Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey Adam G, your online Queenspirational talk show. It's Miss Earth season, guys. How are you all doing right now? Yup, the pageant is about to begin. A few days from now, more than 100 delegates are supposed to be in Vietnam by November 28th. And today, for today's content, I'm so honored and blessed to be given an opportunity to interview one of them right before she leaves for Vietnam. So here she is, my first time to be doing a content with Miss Earth, with the reigning Miss Earth USA title holder. Please say hello to Miss Earth USA 2023, Danielle Mullins. Hi, Danielle. Welcome to Manila.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm loving my time in Manila, and thanks for coming out to interview with me.
So how have you found Manila so far?
It's beautiful here. I love the warm weather. I'm such a sunshine kind of girl, and everybody is so friendly. So friendly.
So what brings you to Manila?
I'm here for the KF boot camp this week to really bring my best, my A game to stage time in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. And how do you find the training so far?
Intense. But
How
in the
intense?
best way possible. I mean, my legs are sore. I was sweating. My back is sore. My arms are sore. I didn't know I could be so sore just from walking, but I know that's exactly what I really need right now.
So how are you going by with the dock walk so far?
Did you see my video?
I haven't.
I think that's half of why my legs are so sore. My goodness. You know, you see them on YouTube and you try it at home, but it's not the same as doing it in person with an actual instructor to sit there and critique every move. So I'm glad I did it, but I'm sore.
So how many days will you be staying here in Manila before you fly to Vietnam?
I think I'll have 7 full days. I landed on the 21st, so with time change and everything, I completely skipped a Monday, and then I head out to Vietnam on the 28th.
So are you excited?
So excited. I can't believe it's finally here. I've been looking forward to this all year, and it's time.
You know, this year's edition is one of those rarest times that Miss Earth will be going outside the Philippines. Yeah, me too. As a pageant fan, I'm also excited to see how Vietnam, this will be the second time that Vietnam will be hosting the pageant in its history. So, what are you looking forward to the most once you set foot in Vietnam?
Getting to experience the culture and the Philippines is my first visit to Asia ever. So how fortunate am I that I get to be here for the boot camp and see the Philippines and then head on into Vietnam and get to experience all of that for the Miss Earth competition. This is something I never would have thought possible for my life a couple years ago. So I'm just trying to soak in the most of everything and my goodness, I want to live like a local and get like the full experience while I'm here as well.
Yeah. Have you tried out some of our food here?
It's a little hard for me because I'm a vegetarian.
Oh yeah, let's talk more about it. Yeah.
So I found that salad and eggs perfect with me. Those go a long way with me, but now I'm excited to get to try more things.
For sure, you love it in Vietnam even more because they have healthier cuisine there. The po, the salads as well. So I definitely probably love it more there. So let's talk more about your being a vegetarian. So is that one of your advocacies coming for this pageant?
It is. I have this huge heart for animals. I grew up on a farm, and I just realized that not everybody treats their farm animals the way that we do. But in growing up on a farm, I realized that not everybody wants to live that vegetarian lifestyle like I do. So part of my advocacy this year has been educating people about trying a meatless Monday. You know, you don't have to be a full-time vegetarian, but even if you only try it once a week, you can really have a positive impact for the environment.
How long have you been a vegetarian already?
Going on about 3 years now.
3 years, and how has it been the experience like?
I love it. I love tofu. I think you can find a lot of great substitutions. It's not as hard as people think it would be. I mean, here, a little more difficult than it is for me. Back in the States, I just have what I'm used to there. But when you just see how simple it can be, I mean, I don't think twice about it now, and I love the meals I eat.
Who introduced you to being a vegetarian?
My younger brother, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He's been one way longer than I have been, and I have wanted to be one, but I had thought it would just be too hard to make that kind of change and to make sure you can still get all those nutrients your body needs. But he showed me how simple it can be. I mean, I have to spend a little more time in the kitchen now. It's not one of my more favorite things to do, but he's really taught me some simple ways that I can make those easy meals at home that I love, but still get everything my body needs.
That's great. So you've been living all your life as a vegetarian for quite some time now.
Last 3 years.
Yeah, so how's it been like?
Yes, I do go to my doctor and I have blood panels done just to make sure that everything is right where it needs to be. And she's thoroughly happy with my levels. My iron levels are always a big issue for vegetarians, but I've done a great job. Take my supplements I need to take. I eat my balanced meals, so she's pleased, and my body just feels great.
Do you think, now that I think of it, do you think if the whole world will go vegetarian, do you think we could even solve half of the climate change that we are having right now?
Possibly. I think it would be a great step in the right direction.
So what have you learned about yourself as a vegetarian and as you for your candidacy here in Miss Earth?
See, for myself, in part that I have to spend some time in the kitchen. It's not one of my more favorite things to do. Beans take a while to cook. Tofu can take a minute to cook, but actually I found that I enjoy eating tofu just raw, straight out of the package. My taste buds are quite expansive. I'm not too terribly particular when it comes to my food, but in teaching other people about Meatless Mondays, it's been eye-opening. I had a news interview back in my home country months ago, and when I came out, this lady rushed up at the door to meet me, and she was just so mind blown at the idea of a Meatless Monday, because who would have thought something like just taking meat out of your diet once a week could help the environment? But for her to see that, she was like, I can't wait to give a Meatless Monday a try and to try all these new foods. So it was so eye-opening to me that somebody else could see the impact and want to take action in something that seems really simple.
That's great. And your love for being a vegetarian has also extended how the way you view beauty.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it starts with, for me, with my love for animals. And then with that, as a makeup artist in the beauty industry, we see oftentimes products are tested on animals, and I think at first glance people view it that maybe you'll just sit there and put mascara on a cat and wash it off end of the day, but it's actually a very gruesome process that leaves the animals injured, oftentimes deceased because of the ingredients within it. So advocating against that, but even expanding it. I used to work in cosmetic sales.
Yes.
So I learned a lot of the backside of cosmetics and the toxic ingredients and the packaging issues and the different standards that countries have for their products to be sold. And I realized our beauty industry is a gateway to help revolutionize our environment, especially for us as pageant girls, because we are the face of the beauty industry.
Yes. So with that, how has it impacted the way you view beauty and the way you take care about yourself?
For the sake of the environment, that our products shouldn't come at the cost of our planet. If anything, they should help our planet. So I work side along Wands for Wildlife, and we're able to take old mascara wands to provide medical aid to wildlife animals. We can reuse them. And then even in working within the industry, I've found, I think a lot of people view makeup negatively, that it's a sense of hiding yourself, but I found so many women feel empowered through it, and that it's just a little self-care step for yourself. For me as a makeup artist, I spend so much time getting everybody else ready. When I get more than 10 minutes to put myself together, it's so nice to just take my time and to have that fabulous feeling. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to go out without my makeup on, but it's a self-care practice as well to just spend time on me.
Yeah, but so would I assume you'll be bringing all these makeup free animal cruelty free products on your journey here in Miss Earth?
Absolutely. It's all I keep in my makeup kit. I have one for just me and then one for my clients, and everything is vegan, naturally based, and cruelty free.
Yeah. I'm curious to ask, are there many makeup brands that advocate for that? For environmentally conscious women like you to be doing something for the environment?
There's been a rise I've seen over the last few years. I think more people are becoming aware that our environment is in crisis and needs our help. And in the beauty industry, it's one place we can start. I think there's still a lot of room for growth. Reading the labels a second time and really understanding everything that's on them and the technical words that they're using so you can make an informed purchase also goes a long way. But I've been, within just my short time in the beauty industry, really impressed with the direction I've seen it go, and I just hope it continues to grow and expand.
So talking about it and how you relate it with an environment, especially, let's face it, everything has to be sustainable now. So I know that there aren't a lot of, correct me if I'm wrong, I know there are a lot of makeup brands who advocate for that. So when it comes to pricing and how it's valued in the market, do you think more people uh, are more aware of what of that kind of makeup? Because let's face it, when we purchase a typical, I mean, the impression of, or the impression that one has when it comes to purchasing that kind of makeup is that, it has poor pigmentation. So I would like to ask, if how could you probably spread more awareness about using it, and how it has greater benefits than than using a typical high-end makeup.
Absolutely. I was so fortunate this year. I got to have a makeup collection come out with American brand, the Lady Code Shop, and our pigmentation is fabulous in that, and it really helps go to show that you can have the best of both worlds here. So just trying out new makeup brands, encouraging people there is one great place to start. The cost can definitely be a barrier. I found that the more at times sustainable products are, the higher that price tag could be, and being able to make a difference for the environment shouldn't be something that's only reserved for those of a higher income. It should be something that's accessible to all. So the more we can continue to support these and help change those supply and demand levels will help bring that cost down, but also encourage other beauty companies to get on board with it as well. So it's definitely possible in greater cost points. I'm super happy with price points within the Lady Code Shop. I think it's something very accessible to all. And as everything continues to expand and grow, I hope more people will jump on board so all the other companies can catch that bigger picture and really start to make those differences for themselves.
How do you think you can teach young people to make a sustainable choice when it comes to purchasing cosmetics?
Working with younger youth groups and bringing in those products and showing them, look how amazing this is. You can still have those fabulous looks that you love, but in a more sustainable way. That's been one of the highlights for me as a makeup artist. I have moms that'll come and hire me to do birthday parties with their young girls and to just teach them the basics of makeup, because it goes beyond the application. It's also the ingredients that we're putting on our skin, teaching them, don't go to sleep with makeup on your face. Make sure you're washing your face. Here's how to properly take care of your skin. Here's great products you should use for your skin to keep it healthy, because our skin is our largest organ, so we don't want to damage that with toxic ingredients. But just letting them get hands-on and teaching them how they can care for themselves through that and showing them great products to use is the perfect place to start.
Is there like a particular ingredient of a makeup that we should watch out for whenever we purchase makeup in stores?
When I look at the ingredient labels, I look to see how easy they are to read. If it's a whole bunch of words that I'm going to have to sit and sound out in the aisles and take maybe 10 minutes to read through, I know maybe that's not the product for me. So I also will double read on the labels as well and see the words that they're using for the marketing of it. Going to like cruelty-free products, if it says that the makeup is not tested on animals, but it doesn't have a formal certification, I know somewhere along the ways maybe an ingredient has been tested on an animal, maybe where the ingredients were sourced from was harmful to an animal. So just second guessing the products and looking at that is helpful. But with ingredients, it's not that I have an ingredient name that sticks out to me. I think it comes down to just how easy that label is to read. If it's a lot of things that you recognize, that you see in your day-to-day life, that's definitely better to use than something that just seems like a foreign language.
With everything that you have been advocating right now for the environment, how do you think the beauty industry will be for the next 5 years?
I'm hoping we continue to see this shift, and I'm hoping that with everything I've done as Miss Earth USA, and if blessed with the opportunity of becoming the next Miss Earth would be a move I could help continue to lead the change for. But I want to see more sustainable packaging. I think it would be so cool to see everything packaged in like seed paper, to know that you could take it outside and plant it into something new and beautiful. But to see the cleaner ingredients and to see that all companies earthwide are going to do away with animal testing, because that's one of the barriers right now, is that they could be, let's say, sold in the States and advertised as cruelty-free, but then they could be sold in another country that requires it. But just to see a universal standard for all products would be phenomenal.
That would be indeed phenomenal. So, I'm really excited about everything that you'll be doing for Miss Earth. So, I wonder, do you feel some sort of pressure to do well? Because let's face it, Miss Earth USA, you guys have been doing so well for the past few years, with Lindsay winning it in 2020, Marissa almost winning it a year after. So in a way, what are your thoughts about it? What's your mindset?
It gives me a sense of pride and confidence to know that I have such a great team behind me that's going to help me make sure I can bring my best A game, and that I'm very knowledgeable of all that's going on. How fortunate am I that they sent me to the Philippines to come for the KF boot camp. That's truly such a blessing. I don't feel a sense of pressure. I just feel a sense of pride to know that I've got truly the best support team behind me.
Wow, you're so calm.
I am calm.
If anything,
concerningly calm has been my motto.
Really,
Yes.
as I'm getting to know you, I realize how you can take things all in stride without getting all your nerves, all rumbled right now.
Yeah.
So for sure,
Thank you.
I think
I've been very fortunate. We have such a great team.
competition. So
Thank you.
with only a few days left, as my last
Craziness.
question, what do you hope to achieve with your candidacy here in Miss Earth?
Beyond winning the crown, that's everybody's goal. That's why we're all here, for that international opportunity to take our advocacies even further. I really just hope, though, that a lot of people look at this as an opportunity to go after your dreams today.
Mm-hmm.
That it's worth every step you could possibly take, that you'll have your self-doubts, you'll have your moments that you think you can't do it, but when you just continue to put one foot in front of the other and really go towards your dreams, you'll blow yourself away at what could happen. Because I think back all these years ago when I said, I'm done with pageants, I'm not any good at this, I could never accomplish great things, and to try my first hand at Miss Kentucky Earth and be unsuccessful, and then to come back and to think of the journey that I've been through that's gotten me here. If I'd stayed out of the game, if I'd given up, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be having these amazing experiences, once in a lifetime opportunity. So beyond the advocacy and, of course, praying to God for the next opportunity, it's really just to inspire people to go after it, because you never know what that next door might open for you.
Well said. So on that note, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm hoping that you will do well in the upcoming competition.
Thank you. Me too.
So there you go, guys. I hope you had fun getting to know Miss Earth USA 2023, Danielle Mullins here. How can they follow your upcoming journey? Where can they follow you on your social media accounts?
At Miss Earth USA. Best place to do it.
At Miss Earth USA, one word. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a great time getting to know Miss Earth USA here. Until my next video. Bye.